Tell me about a nightmare client or a hell gig that you've had. Names are optional.
I just remember I was asked to produce a project in China and then direct a project in India for a huge brand. And there were these short docs, and it was for a Women's Day, International Women's Day campaign. And I was tasked with doing a short doc as the director in India on a young Muslim woman based near Hyderabad who was a martial arts expert and was doing I think it was taekwondo and was like a double black belt or something like that, and was also training, and that was the feature. And I had been asked to, get in, find her, to get that process started. And I was so excited about her
Yeah.
telling her story, and I very quickly found her. She was so excited about it. And then I got told by the brand, we were like putting the logistics together of the planning. I booked my ticket. We had budgeted for this entire thing. Our shoot was already in production in China. I'm about to fly to India, and I get told by the brand, we don't want to do that girl's story anymore. Like, there's been a direction shift, and we, want to do someone else. And I was like, you have made me reach out to this young Muslim girl who's, doing martial arts, and she's training it as a matter of self-defense in a time where Muslims and Muslim women are really are feeling attacked. And I, with my Hindu name, even though I'm like half Hindu, is I'm essentially going to be the messenger to tell this girl that her story is not important. And I don't want to do that. That's horrible. I said, this goes against everything that your campaign is about. It goes against everything I do. And with your permission, whatever we decide to do together or not, I want to tell her story because I don't want her to feel like her story doesn't matter. Now, whether you run it or not, that's fine, but I will make a film for her. And they weren't sure about it. I mean, I was going to do it anyway, but then that thing called the pandemic had happened, and I wasn't going to be traveling for the next several months anyway. And,
Yeah.
that became the reason for why it didn't continue. But I remember, just here is a brand that, continuously builds campaigns around these things. And I felt like it was real smoke and mirror because I was going through this experience and I was like, you guys are full of shit.
Yeah, that's maybe that was God's way of descending and saying, well, I'm gonna save Shruti from this, like she's done such a good job of like carrying the spirit on. She's gonna tell the story. You know what? I'm gonna let you out of this. We're gonna, some people
Yeah.
might be affected, but